Okay, so major changes since the last time I posted a video on YouTube. Still working on the auto climate control system, but I got a little bit more done on it. So anyway, as you can see, the engine is out since it sort of blew up. Anyway, not the engine's fault. It was the Made in China timing belt's fault. But anyway, so here you can see this is where the old heater core lines came through the firewall. I haven't finished blocking those holes up yet. This is one of the extra holes that I made. Originally we were going to use the standard Diamante lines that come with the heater core, but since I had two Diamante heater cores sitting here, instead of using the one line that came right off of it and the one line that stretched across behind here and came through here, we were gonna have to pound this area out because the line kind of rubbed on it a little bit, and I didn't want to take a chance on it. But instead, I took the old 90-degree angle off of the second heater core I had and attached it to the lower part of the box, so they both are just right angles right through the firewall. And I can show you that. Here is the modified Diamante box with the two 90 degrees on it instead of the one hard line, so that stretched across. But anyway, so it's just about done. I need to find another one of these seals somewhere so that this one will seal against the firewall properly. And other than that, I just gotta seam seal the other two patches for the firewall. This is, I was talking about a little bit on the forum. This is what we used to patch the holes in the firewall. These are electrical junction box plugs. You can see the other two there. That's what they look like before we did anything other than we cut the ends off, the edges off so they'd fit. They came with wing nuts, and there's a rubber seal there as well to keep weather out. But just to make it look more factory, we use seam sealer as well to make sure that there would be no gaps. This one we actually cut and bent so that it would match the hole a little better where the angles in the firewall are. So that's that. See, my garage is a mess of car parts. Those are all the 1.5 parts, and this is the new engine that's going in thanks to Mitsuman on Mirage forums. So, but yeah, so that's the engine bay right now. We got the 1.8 harness set in, so the only thing I have to figure out is this is the plug from the 1.5 harness, and this is the 1.8 bay harness, so they don't really go together. Two of the plugs that it's missing are just the sensors for the heater and AC, or the radiator and AC fans. So, and they don't exist on the 1.5 harness. So I'll probably just cut the plug off from the other harness I have so that they'll match up, and then the two extra wires I may just run manually to the ECU since they're there, if I can't figure out where they run in this harness. But it's not really that big of a deal. So that should be the only issues with the swap other than rusty bolts and crap. So you can kind of see all the rust around the K-frame here. There's I had slid into a curb and hit an oil spot on the road when it was raining, and slid into a curb and bent my wheel. Well, this bent the K-frame too, so it's got really bad caster now. But I've got another one of those on the way, and a spare steering rack. And the plan is to take the spare steering rack, and right here is a JDM Evolution 4 steering rack, which has a 2.2 ratio. And what the goal is to take the internals out of that rack and put them into a left-hand drive rack. I know it's possible because there's a shop in UK that does it. I just don't know how it's all going to work yet. But we'll give it a shot and see how well it works. So, but anyway, that's where I'm at. Just a little update for you guys that are following me on YouTube, and for you guys on Mirage forums that are following my build. If you want to follow my build on Mirage forums, just look for a thread entitled "The Alchemist's Rage," and it'll be good. So there you have it.